Hello everybody and welcome to the demo for Pass the Fear, a roguelike bullet hell game which just sounds right up my alley, just some of those categories, where you focus on items, upgrading items and kind of manipulating them with certain weapon parts to keep progressing and keep moving forward. Let's get into it. And here we are just coming up from the campfire. I have done a quick run through just to kind of understand the very basics of what I'm doing. We're going to get going here. So, starts off fairly basic. Obviously we need to shoot things. Got limited ammo, which we can reload. But the amount of enemies will increase relatively quickly. So we will need to be on top of things as best I can. And we'll pick up items and other such things as time goes on. Right now we've just got a very basic pistol. And we've got a reward here, so we've got a weapon choice. So we've got an ice lance launcher or a scorpion tailbone. So the ice lance launcher has another projectile and has a nice bounce effect, which is good. Or we can go for acid, an acid build up, which would also be quite useful. I think we'll try the Ice Lance Launcher, which is a separate gun. Okay, so this is like a multi-shot. We're going to want to go for probably another item. We'll see how this goes. So freezing people is obviously useful. It slows them down for us. We do have an ultimate in the bottom left we want to use, but we're going to save that for more dire circumstances, I would say. Okay, what have we picked up? So, some form of amulet. So a heavy hit ring, so our bullet damage cap goes up and the heavy hit chance goes up. Fire rate up and reload speed up might be quite useful. Or the Seed of Life, which is a rare. So the Seed of Life, when reaching 80 stacks of growth, Seed of Life transforms into Flower of Life. And when it's dismantled, it gives us 3 stacks of growth, which increases our health. I don't know quite how that works, but it's a rare. We're going to take it. We'll go here again. And let's just keep freezing these lads as best as possible. The more we can freeze them, the easier they are to hit going forward. The only problem with this gun is it's not particularly heavy hitting. So that's something we have to bear in mind. And you can see already the enemies are starting to get a little bit stronger. But there we go. There are these barrels you can explode as well, which can be quite useful. Another amulet. So it grants 2 armor when we enter a new area. Critical damage up. Or, when triggering, leaves a dead water patch dealing 2% acid damage per second to enemies and stuff for 3 seconds. That feels quite useful. We'll take the Swamp Fang. I don't know how many artifacts are allowed. That looks to me like a boss. I don't think we're ready for a boss just yet. So we'll go over here. Shoot that, and that should be able to explode you a bit. Okay, so that's the kind of acid goo we've got going on, which is good. Because that means they will take some passive damage there. So actually the more projectiles we can make, the better. Because the more acid piles it will create for us. I would think anyway. Right, some money from there. And looks to me we can only go one way, or this way. And we're in a shop. Okay. We've got 51 coins. Let's have a look what we can get here. Healing herbs restores 3 health. And also stacks, permanently grants 2 stacks of growth. Could be useful. Bit of damage up by 30%. Could well be worth it. Fire rate and reload speed up with the acid pool. That might be well worth it as well. We can restock the shop. Critical damage up. Also gives us a treasure seeker active. So launches a coin missile, dealing 440 true battle skill damage. Each enemy killed by the coin missile drops 2 coins. Could be worthwhile. The old musket. The cheetah potion, I mean that's just movement speed up 20%, we've got to take that. Always got to focus on movement speed. We can't now take the lightning amulet. I guess we'll take the bullet damage up then for the time being and go from there. That feels sensible. So yeah, we can have quite a few different of these relics, but we can only have one item loaded on one item in our hand each time, and they can only have one attachment to them. But the increased movement speed will be helpful, as will the extra damage. Let's just make sure everything's reloaded, because the fact that we are given a shot makes me think we might be going into some form of boss area. Oh, look at that, a boss area. But I fought this boss before and he doesn't move. However, this attack pattern is different, I think. No, it's not. It's just about the same. But he doesn't move, so the acid piles actually work well for us, because that will cause him to get himself damaged. Just got to stay out of the way of his attacks. We could go ultimate. This might not be a bad time to do it. Just make sure we're through all these bits here. Right, time to go ultimate, because now we can just spam him. But we are limited by our ammo capacity. But Little Haiti, not too bad to deal with. Or Little Hattie, Little Haiti. Probably Little Hattie. Choose a weapon part here. Okay, so Blazing Impulse. Shooting deals an extra 10% fire, or 10 fire damage. We don't really have many things to do with fire. Or we go for an Icebreaker. When you damage enemies and freeze is immediately removed and they take 60 frost damage. That could be useful. We're going with the frost weapon. And then Icebreaker active, fires 3 ice spikes, dealing 110 frost battle skill damage to enemies. Slight typo there, but this is just the demo. So now we can fire that, and that's going to fire out some spikes for us, although it is on a bit of a timer. And we have a fate choice. Okay. So, the Lovers, reversed. Your current weapon part gives the passive effect of your backup weapon. Because Lovers is imperfect, some of the weapons will fail to activate. Your current weapon part gives the passive effect of your backup weapon part. I don't think we've got anything... No, we don't have anything on our backup weapon part, but that could be pretty strong down the line. Your final damage against enemies with high health percentage of yours is increased. I don't think that's worthwhile. Or the Hermit. If there's no unit in 300 radius around you, fire rate 50%. Enemies approaching you will be knocked back. We'll take the Lovers and hope in the long run we can find some useful attachment. Got a relic here. Bullet damage up, blaze bullet. There's a low chance to additionally fire a flame bullet that pierces enemies, dealing 100% fire damage. That could be useful, but I like the idea of the lightning amulet. I like the speed. Broken collar. The collar has been burned and the inscription was faintly visible. Little Hattie Ella, beloved puppy. If you find my puppy, please take it to Ella's Bakery. Thank you very much, and may the Holy Sun guide your path. Okay, we've got a new weapon here. So, Eagle Eye or a Steel Hand Cannon. We'll go for the Steel Hand Cannon, it's rare. We will need to swap that out. That will go in place of the old musket, I would think. And there we go. Oh, that's quite a slow reload of fire. But that does, I think, now come with the passive effect. We'll stick with the gun for now. I think we need to go for probably the ice gun for now. We'll probably go for some more money. Because I think we're struggling a little bit for that. The weapon enemies will be a little bit stronger now that we've started to deal with the boss here. Or we dealt with kind of the first little mini boss fight there. Gonna have to watch out for these missiles. As long as we can just kind of dupe around them, they're not too bad. But I'm liking the freeze acid combo. That seems to be working relatively well. We've just got some money there. I think we'll go for this at the top here. Another weapon part or something similar. I don't know, this feels like a trap. Do you want to open the challenge chest? Sure. We've got to protect the chest. And we destroyed it after 3 hits. So we can't shoot the chest. Okay, we made it, it's good. And an unidentified relic. So your final shot damage is 50% up. When shooting, there's a low chance to additionally fire an ice spike. Or bullets additionally deal 30% sub-weapon sentimental damage. We'll take the deep blue sapphire. And we've got something here as well. So, an iron guard. This is a weapon part. Grants 5% damage to each enemy in your area, up to 20%. Or sticky. So, where deals an extra 20% acid damage. That works well with our other skills. And next shot erodes the enemy for 3 seconds. Causing them to take 100 acid damage per second. Each tick has a 25% chance to directly trigger corrosion. We'll take sticky. That feels useful. It'll go on our other gun. But it should still fire, if I understand this correctly. Because we've got this. Your current weapon part gives the passive effect of your backup weapon part. Fine, so it's the passive effect. It's just giving us extra it's giving us extra acid damage, which is not a bad thing. Okay, let's get some more money. Because I guess eventually we'll be by a shop again. Lots of explosives here. Of course, we can be affected by explosives as well. We can use this to just blow up those guys initially. Freeze them and burn them with acid. It's got a nice long range on it, these ice spike shots, so which is good. We'll use the explosives there as well. Got to remember, I can still use it. Do I? Because I can still use that as well. Oh, I used my ultimate by mistake. I used the wrong thing. Never mind. Money or another boss. We'll go for the money. That might also just be like a challenge thing, I'm not sure. Either way. We'll freeze those guys straight away, just buy ourselves some time. And then we'll come back around here. That wasn't too bad. That was a relatively simple arena. Some more money. Looks to me we can only go one way. It doesn't look like we can go up, so let's go left here. Not sure quite what to expect. Another shop of some kind. We can restore health. Don't think we've actually taken much damage yet at all, really. Charge gloves, so dodge into overload for 2 seconds. When overload, the fire rate goes up. So anytime we're dodging, we can have a increased fire rate and reload speed. Could be useful. Guardian gains some armor. Steadfast amulet we've seen before. These are weapon parts. That's a weapon. Oh, living frenzy. Corrosion build up has a chance to cause hemorrhage. Well, we'll take the armor potion because that's just a sensible decision, I think. Living frenzy sounds nice. Are we likely to use that more than we are the steel hand cannon, I wonder? Technically the icebreaker has less damage per second. I think we'll leave that for now. We've still got a few more amulets we can take. I guess we'll take this and this for now and go from there. Because I think we can just dismantle these when the time comes. Or drop them. Yeah, that's fine. And we're doing pretty okay for money, so I see no reason not to really. Now, this is a new boss I've not seen before. And I don't... Ella. Okay, I was trying to decipher the name there. She's going to spawn in plenty of minions. Gotcha. At the moment, it's feeling like she's got the bit of hell, not me. But her attacks are relatively dodgeable. Oh, he says as he takes a hit. Although our armor's doing pretty well for us here. Oh, get out of the way of that. Oh, is that another form? Ella has another form. This is a problem. I was expecting that to be it, to be honest. But the more we can freeze her, probably the best. Probably time for our ultimate, actually. There's a lot of bullet hell on the screen, and it's not mine. We are starting to take some damage here. It's the first time we've really been challenged by anyone here. Oh my word. Good grief. Are we supposed to win this? I think we are. Oh my goodness me. These all just add extra elements and problems. These kind of explosive towers she's got. Gotta stay out of the way of that. Charge though. Oh, come on. Come on, we're so nearly there. Oh my word. Surviving with 24 health. That was a rough one, Ella. Okay. Tarot card. So it seems every time we delete a boss or kill a boss, we get another tarot card. So after you trigger 15 times destination, your destination has a 6% chance to trigger 3 times. The star. When you take a fade to hit, grants you armor equal to your max health and then destroys the star. That could be useful as a catch-all. I think we'll take that just as a backup because Ella was quite scary there. Weapon parts. Electrified arrowhead or placing impulse. I guess we'll take Blazing Impulse, although I don't know if we've got the space for it, because I'm actually liking the other ones a bit more. A couple of weapon choices here, but nothing spectacular. We'll choose Glacier. This is more exciting though, the Epic Relic. So, Molten Explosive, when carried, grants 20% stacks of Ember Fire damage. When triggering Transmutation, summons a 5-colored Divine Thunder to strike the target. Or Hydra Necklace, when health is full, 2 projectiles. If current health exceeds 100, you're considered at full health. I think we'll take the Molten Explosive. I think we'll take that. Hopefully it's a sensible decision. Holy Sun Crystal Bottle. The crystal bottle, engraved with the emblem of the Church of the Holy Sun, looked very delicate. Upon closer inspection, some purple liquid still remained inside. So we'll leave those other bits behind. We're a little bit low on the old health, though. Hi there. Oh, I was trying to read the subtitles there, but it didn't let me. It looks like I can only heal with them once. We can upgrade. We've only got 15 upgrade gears, though. We can upgrade either this weapon part or this gun. I think we'll upgrade this part because we're using quite a bit, this Ice Lance launcher. Ahem, judging from your outfit, you're a hunter too. Do you know any safe place around here? I need to rest a bit. We'll introduce the camp to Elena. Thank you for saving me. I'm Elena. I'll see you at camp. I guess so maybe we might be able to play as Elena in the future. Hi guys. Oh, you're a sniper. I'm not thrilled by the idea of a sniper. I want to try to deal with that sniper before that sniper becomes a problem. Let's try freeze some of you, get out of the way of those shots. We do not have much health to work with. Looks like we're in a market town, we can't get through there unless we break the things in the way. Just keep firing at you. Right, what are we seeing here? So, lightning crossbow or another ice lance launcher? Well, we don't need another ice lance launcher, especially one which isn't as good as the ones we've got. I don't think we want the lightning crossbow either, but we'll choose it. We'll go for the... I guess we'll go for this random chest, see what happens. I really don't like these snipers, that's for sure. Oh, there's quite a few of them. I don't know if they can shoot around the market stalls, but we'll have to see. Let's freeze you. Again, we do have our ultimate. I'd rather not use it unless I need to. Let's try funnel them here through the acid. And freeze them as best we can. Okay, they're dealt with. That's good. Right, relics. Critical chance up. Or a charge bullet when shooting, there's a low chance to additionally fire a chain lightning. Do 50% lightning damage and bounce it for 3 times. Or the first enemy hit by shooting will be locked onto, increasing bullet damage dealt. Only affects the first person. It's rare, so it sounds good, but I don't think that's useful. I think we'll do the frost amulet for increased critical chance. Let's go here. We might be able to find a better passive for us to work with. Gotta watch out for the explosives. We were lucky we managed to avoid that hit. These rats aren't too bad to deal with. It's the other guys that I'm more concerned about. The snipers from afar. Again, we do have our ultimates. Oh, that was a couple of hits there. That wasn't ideal. Freeze them. Oh, they still managed to shoot. That's unfortunate. Okay. We desperately need some health going forward, that's for sure. Fire damage we're not reusing. We'll go for Soul Shock. I think that's probably better than what we've currently got on our thing here. So when triggering transmutation, deal an extra 20% acid damage. Or extra 20 acid damage. This is just increased 30% acid damage. So I think we'll do that. Do we need another weapon? No, I'd rather go for more relics, I would say. Let's just try and get the explosives away straight away, because they can be problematic if we don't realise they're there, then we run into them. Oh, that's a big bunch of explosives there. Break through here if we can. Shoot you. That wasn't too bad. I don't like that there's a solar corridor here. Grants 4 coins permanently upon embarkation. When dealing battle skill damage. No, I probably want the Vitality Flower. Because that should give us extra health to work with. Is my hope. Where's the nun? There we go. Restore health. Let's put us back up to 64. Which is better than nothing. These all look to be relatively rare or even epic things. A flower cannon. Acid bullet damage, corrosion build up, bullet steel, 23% lightning damage. Fire damage goes up, flower buds under your feet. And they explode on impact, doing 5%, 500% acid damage. We've got to take that, surely. That will go on the other gun. The steel hand cannon. But we probably will switch over to using that, I think. Oh, it's not got a lot of range, is the only concern I have. That's a close quarters thing. Oh, but you push the flowers, I see. So let me read this a bit better. So when you reload, it spawns additional flower bud under your feet. Shooting pushes them forward and they explode on impact with enemies. I still think that's a good thing to clear people out with. But it might change how we fight going forward. Reload speed permanently increase. We've only got 26 coins. We'll just re-roll the shop here, but nothing else is here. Physical relic drop chance up. We may as well. Okay, let's head on. we'll try this flower attack. We're now in the trade avenue. Hi there. Reload that and shoot it. Oh, we're trapped. That's bad. Maybe let me out of here, thank you. Maybe we leave. Actually, this could work quite well, because we can just keep reloading. If we keep reloading, then they should keep on coming into here. Although we might need to shoot it at them, I think. Oh, got to get out of the way though. That's going to hurt. No, excuse me. Reload. Just keep on reloading. If we keep reloading, we might be okay. We've got such little range with this gun. I think we're going to have to switch into this one for the time being. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. Well, we've got 108 armor. That's bought us a little bit more time. Let's go. We pick that thing up. Yeah, I don't think the flower pot one is the one for this. Just because we're so far away. And we seem to be quite slowed down by something as well. Just not ideal. We freeze you, but I don't think the little potted plant deals with being frozen. I think it just keeps coming anyway. No, move, run! Oh, come on. You're so slow. I don't know why we're so slow. We're nearly there, though. No, let me out, let me out. Oh, my word. How on earth did we get away with that? Right, tarot cards. That star was very useful. When you take a fatal hit, restores 100% of your health and destroys the star. A Wheel of Fortune allows you to reverse the tarot. No, we're going for the star, because that will heal us up, and we're very low on health. The Forest notes, orders surged dramatically on the eve of the festival, normally a good thing, yet several customers were deeply unsettling. They insisted that every bouquet, including a specially made purple crystal as decoration, that crystal cold to the touch. When examined closely, dark currents of light seemed to slowly swell within. Staring at it for too long sent a chill down my spine. Though the payment was generous, these orders filled me with an unshakable sense of dread. May the gods watch over us, and may tomorrow's celebration pass without incident. I don't know about the flower cannon, but we'll take a worse version and not use it. A weapon part, frost damage up, could be useful. We'll see how that goes. And another relic. I think we're going to take the healing herb because we're just struggling at the moment for health. I guess we'll take the charge gloves off. The frost damage we might want to put on this gun. And the soul shock we want to put on that gun. I think that works. So they complement each other because they're going the other way. I didn't even use my ultimate during that. That was silly of me. Okay. Let's keep going. I thought Trade Avenue might be something nice, to be honest. Right, what's here? A forge. So set to Reddit below. And I guess this is a merge thing. It's free for now, but may not be in the proper demo. Set relics with the same name for Forbidden Forging. Well, we don't have any that can do that, unfortunately. Some money. Guess we'll go here for another chance on item. Our health is very low. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of snipers. Okay. I'm not convinced by this flower attack at all. I'm not sure I'll go back to this one because I can just attack more people at once and slow them down with the acid attack. I think that flower one's a nice idea. I don't think it's going to work for us in this circumstance though. So I think we'll stick with this ice gun for the time being. But conceptually I understand how that flower gun works, but I think it needs some work with some other items or add-ons to make it work for me in this context. But we can fire off some extra acid, which is always nice. Oh, get out of the way of that. Another relic. So dismantling weapons or weapon parts permanently grants 3 stacks of ember. We're not really doing much with fire damage, is the only thing. Or maybe Shattered Gauntlet. Guarantees bullet damage is fluctuating. Delta maximum bullet damage is considered a heavy hit. Sure. We'll try to take that. And I think we'll just... we'll knock off the Deep Blue Sapphire, I think. Coins or another item. I think items generally more use. Actually, let's go for coins. Go for coins, and then we'll see how that goes. Oh, didn't mean to fire those explosives. That was silly of me. But this hemorrhage looks like it's doing good work, actually. So I think that was definitely worth picking up. Just gonna stay out of the way of these bullets. Oh boy. Let's fire acid grenade in there. The only thing is that damage is now fluctuating, which we're going to be wary of. Let's try to draw them over to the fire if we can. Don't really want to use the grenades just on the rats. Rats are eminently easy enough to deal with. Put some more acid in there, but there we go, that's that done. More money. We'll go for a different weapon tip, I suppose. Hi, fellas. We do have like a catch-all if we do go down. We've got plenty of armour, actually. That armour will see us through for the time being. I'm not thrilled by this weapon attachment. I mean, the acid is useful for sure. Whether it's the one I want to be going for, I'm not sure. Okay, another weapon part. Shooting deals an extra 10 fire damage, or siege active causes your next. Neither of those are great for what we need, so we'll leave them behind. We will heal up here. When shooting, there's a low chance to fire an arcane wave, piercing all enemies in its path, dealing 220% of current weapon sentimental damage. This is considered battle skill damage. That's going to be worthwhile to take. We'll just start getting rid of the low-level stuff. Bullets additionally deal 30% subset, so we need to keep Steadfast Amulet. I guess we can get rid of something else. I like the Swamp Fang, personally. We will get rid of the Frost Amulet. I know critical chance could be useful, but I think we'll leave it for now. Tome of Memory, physical damage 30%, that might be useful. Acid, relic drop chance, we'll buy that. We'll just re-roll here. Choose a generic relic, sure. Oh, a general relic. None of those are worthwhile. That was probably a bit of a waste of money. I don't think we need Boots of Speed either. Fine, let's keep going. This is definitely another boss room. Hello. Hello. Hello, Cookie Monster. Whatever you are. Beast Tamer, interesting. Oh boy, let's get out of the way of that. Oh, you are really unpredictable in how you fire. Well, how am I supposed to get out of the way of that? Maybe I just have to dodge through those. Nope. Get out of the way of that. Nope. Get out of the way. Right, let's go ultimate if we can. Because then we might be able to get another ultimate attack in before this is over. I'm not liking this little mouse that's chasing us, or whatever it is. The more we can freeze you and put acid damage on you, the better. Yeah, I think you have to dash through those. There's quite a few of them, so it's proving not particularly simple to deal with. It's got ultimate again. I think we're managing just about. Got to stay out of the way of your jump. But hemorrhage is probably helping. Just keep on shooting you. We're actually getting there, which is remarkable. I didn't think we would be. Stay out of the way of you. I'm not convinced yet. I knew there would be another phrase. Get out of the way. Let's go ultimate if we can. No. Ah, that's going to hurt. How do we stay out of the way of that? I mean, the freezing is probably helping. Oh my goodness me. Okay, this is not going ideally, admittedly. Get out of the way of that. And there's snipers down here, even better. Okay, we've had to use our trap card thing. I think this might be the end for us, unfortunately. If this boss had just said one phrase, we might have been okay. I think 2 is going to be too much for us to deal with. Oh my word. Come on. Try to get some more acid on you if we can. I mean, the freeze is helping. But these sections that we're trying to deal with are really quite tough. Especially when we get stuck, for whatever reason. Let's go ultimate. If we don't go ultimate, I don't think we're going to have a chance here. Stay out of the way of you. There's so much on screen, I can't see what on earth I'm doing anymore. And there's plenty of these snipers. Oh, we're down to 26 health. Come on, you got this. We don't got this. We're so close, no. We were not far off. Total damage, 91,000. Damage taken, 287. Times down, 1. Not bad at all. And we're back at the campfire. But we've got a couple new we've got a new character now. And we've got a couple of upgraded things we can do. So we're playing as the Jester. And we can upgrade some things. But to do that, we need to get ourselves upgraded, which we can spend our tokens on. So when Jester has notices lucky, we can get some more critical hits. We notice his lucky ends, which is our core talent. Just fires a silver bullet at the nearest enemy. We'll take Lucky Dog. I think that sounds wise. And then I think we'll do something else. We'll increase Justice fire rate by 40%. That feels very useful indeed. We also have Elena here. So she looks to be more of a sniper. She's got kind of like an arrow, or maybe she's a gunslinger. We can get her upgraded. Although we won't be able to do anything as we don't have any more tokens. But I would say that is enough for now. I think you get the idea. This here is Past the Fear. And I think the gameplay is very, very strong. Even though I didn't manage to beat the boss, I still very much enjoyed fighting. But we did manage to defeat a couple of the kind of earlier stage bosses. If I had to pass on suggestion, I think that the UI is a little crowded, especially when it comes to the text. There seems to be a lot of effects that require descriptions, and perhaps they are not laid out particularly in a format that is particularly easy to read, and sometimes they can be cramped and kind of stumbling over each other. And there are a few typos. That being said, this is, I believe, a dev team not from a country that speaks English naturally, which is fine. So I'm sure that will be fixed in the full game. This is, of course, just the demo. Link down in the description if you wish to try it for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.